Hello, hello, my frizzy friends. How are we this morning? Happy Thursday, right? It's Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday. It's happy Thursday. Who's all in here with me this morning? We've got Callie girl in the house, and Margaret is here, and Lana Banana. And we got Rebecca grabbing lunch, and then she'll be here to chat with us all. Yay! And Amber, hello, hello, and Lisa. Hi, guys. So nice to see you all. Hope your day is going well. I have been in D-stash organizational mess of a I'm trying to organize myself here for the stash dibs sale that I'm going to be putting on. I'm hoping perhaps to do it next week, although if you guys let me know if after the first would be better, that kind of thing, then we can always push it out a little bit. But I've so far counted and written down 161 skeins of yarn, and I still have about 1.5 tubs and a giant IKEA bag of yarn to go through. So just to give you guys an idea of what's left and not counted in that 161 skeins. So there's a lot. Oh my gosh. You had lunch and you're working on making another bandana. What colors are you going to do on this one? That's exciting. Those are so cute. I love that orange too. I wasn't expecting to, because I don't know. I don't tend to gravitate as much towards orange unless it's fall, and then I like all the fall colors together. But that looked adorable. So yeah. And Margaret, I got your package to open on the live today. So I have not opened it. I have it here. So yes, I got 2 packages yesterday. I got that one, and then I also got one from Catnip. Now, Catnip was, I've talked about Catnip a little bit, but they were who had inspired me to start selling stickers and trying to do the whole shop thing. And then, so she decided that she's just going to start doing print on demand, apparel type stuff. She was closing out, sort of doing that, having the warehouse space and having all the stuff that they had to ship out and all that. So she was having a big sale on all the merchandise they had, and so I picked up some things from there just as like a final, like, oh, I love Catnip, So she's still around. She's still going to be doing stuff, but she's also working on children's books, so she's got a lot in common with me. So she's lovely, and also in the UK. So yeah, lots of fun. How am I determining what to get rid of? I know, right? So I think I kind of had said before, like, so I went, when I would go, when Joann's was going out of business, I was going crazy, you guys. I was struggling with mental health, and I was always like brought up that, hey, when you're having a bad day or you're depressed or whatever, retail therapy, let's do this. And so I was like, I would go out and, oh, while I'm out, let me just check on this Joann's, or let me check that Joann's, or how about both, And so, I mean, you guys saw a lot of the stuff. I was doing a lot of like, what do you call them? Like, not unboxings, but, just showing you yarn hauls. I was doing a lot of yarn haul type videos and stuff. But I ended up like with just so much yarn because I don't know what I was going to do with them. And so then I'm thinking, okay, I'll get like 8 to 10 skeins of each colorway and each of this. And, oh, that's cool. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I'll just get it anyway, stuff like that. So I just kind of went crazy with buying yarn, and it's, now I'm looking at all the bins and all the tubs, and then financially it's a little bit like of a strain right now, and so I'm looking at it and I'm just feeling this like total guilt that I just went nuts. And so now I'm like, okay, do I really need all of this? No, I don't. I have like so much yarn. I still have so much yarn, even after going through all of the things that I looked through, all the bins. I still have more than 2 hands worth of bins of yarn. So I'm definitely not lacking yarn. I'm not getting rid of all of it. It's just, like I said, if there was something that I felt really attached to, because I was like, this is so beautiful, I absolutely love this, then I would keep enough to make like, what am I going to make with it? Okay, I'll probably do a wearable. Okay, how many yards do I need? Do I need that many skeins, you know? And then sometimes if you buy stuff through, like I'd bought I bought a lot when premieres had their sales and things like that. And so a lot of times they would come in packs, you know, and so I'd buy so many packs of stuff, and I just didn't need all of it. So I want to share that. Just like, you know, it'll make me feel better, and I think it'll be exciting for you guys too, because there's a lot of fun stuff that some is probably not out there anymore, and then some may still be out there, but I can hopefully I'm going to start going and researching pricing on stuff to see what things are going for and try to figure out like what I paid for it and all of that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, so I'm going to get down to nitty gritties, and I'm planning to include shipping in the price. That way we don't have to figure it out. I'm going to kind of average it out. And that way, you know, some of them I might eat a little bit, and then some of them I might have a little higher than I needed, that kind of thing. But I think it's probably the easiest way to do it. Definitely does not have the same. No, Michael's does not have the same vibes as Joann. 100%. Even their like sewing section with all the fabrics and stuff, there's like never anybody there at the cutting counter. So you just have to kind of find somebody. It's like an afterthought. Oh my gosh. Miss walking into Joann's. Yeah, me too. Me too. Although now I'm just like, okay, Frizzy's done buying yarn for a long while. I'm on a yarn buying ban right now. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh, you posted in the Discord the new colors. Okay, Like, have to take a look. How are you doing? Okay, when the going gets tough, the tough goes shopping. Yes, 100%, Margaret. Totally. That's like one of those things for me. And normally I don't really buy too much of things, but like, you know, I went a little nuts. So I fully admit. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Icky Michael's vibe. But it didn't keep you from buying yarn. Let's get that straight. Let me just preface that by saying, oh my gosh. Right? Yeah. I know. That's so funny because I was doing the same thing, Rebecca, where I'm going through my yarns, and I'll hear this like, and I look at my phone and it'll be like Hirschner's or Yarn Inspirations or Mary Maxim, like, hey, look at this. And I'm like, no. Oh my gosh. Yes, a deal and a steal on shipping costs. Exactly. So one thing I'm trying to figure out is how large mailer bags I can get. And I found, if you guys know, please let me know, because I haven't ever done this. So the biggest one I've found so far on Amazon was 30 by 36 inches. And for 20 of them, it's $1.25 a bag. I also found a pack of 24 by 36, which has 25 bags, and I can get them for 76 cents each. So the thing with that is that since I have quite a few tubs worth of like blanket yarn, those are so big that I also am going to get some of those vacuum seal bags. And so I'm thinking that way we can fit more into a bag and try to keep the costs down. And it would only be vacuum sealed for shipping purposes. So I know you don't want to store them that way, but and then you end up getting a vacuum seal bag out of the deal or more than one, you know? So yeah. My goodness. People have lost their mind when it comes to pricing. I know. And I know there's a lot of people that just like, I was not one of those people. I honestly was not planning to get rid of yarn, but then at the same time, I just started thinking about it more and I'm like, yeah, we can do this. I think we can do this. So I know there was a lot of people though that were going crazy buying yarn at that, as Joann's was lowering prices, and then they were just like going on Marketplace and trying to sell them for super high prices. And I'm not doing that. Like if I can make back what I put in, that would be great. If you know, so that's kind of where I'm at. Oh my goodness. You got storage containers at Michael's. No yarn. Went to look for a specific yarn and didn't see it. ended up with the storage containers for a wheelie cart I have and now use for school stuff. You know, one of the things I bought when Joann's was going under was this, like, it was an organizer that's meant for going around, I think, a 3-tier cart, but Merlin sleeps on the top of my cart, so I don't know why I bought it. It's really nice. It's really nice. So I don't know if I should add that in on the Dibs sale or not, but it's big and it has a lot of little compartments and stuff, and it's just like, why not? Retail therapy. Oh my goodness. Hi, Jen. Welcome in. And Helix. The orange big twist ombre. Orange big twist ombre. Oh. I'm trying to remember what that one looks like. I don't know if I have. I don't think I have that one. Is it kind of the ombre? It's not the same one as what I sent you, right? The pink one that I sent you. Is that the ombre or no? Because if it's not, I don't think so. But I do have some like the one I sent you, but it's in the colorway that Callie girl made her blanket. It's kind of like yellows and pinks and whites, I would say. So I have like, I think 4 skeins or something like that of that one. Hello, Banana Soap Crochet. How are you this morning? Hope your day is going well. You bought the Karen Cloud cakes and they are very fuzzy. Feels like cashmere. Nice. And Melissa G and Rowan are here. Hello, hello. Nice to see you guys. I know, we're all enablers here, right? I am all for everybody having the yarn stash of their dreams. Like, you know, if you can, do it. I think for me, it's more just that, like, I just went crazy because I needed to feel better at the time, and it helped, you know, small amounts of endorphin releases here and there helped a little bit, you know, but I come home and I'd have like these bags and I'd say to knock on my husband's door, I'm like, do you want to see my yarn haul? And he's like, again? Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you bought more than you needed to, Lisa. Saving pennies to get some of Camille's hand dye. Ooh, Camille's dyeing yarn now? How cool is that? Oh, what kind of yarn is she dyeing, Margaret? Is it like, is she doing the cotton or is she doing more acrylic or wool? Chenille yarn brand suggestion from Europe, excluding Hobie, because here in Portugal, I only know a chenille brand, but it's not high quality. I have some chenille. I haven't actually used it. A lot of it's going to be in the Dibs, actually. There's one called Juicy Couture. I don't know if you get that there, though, that I have a couple skeins of a pink colorway. It's like a jumbo kind of fluffy sort of thing. And then I have a bunch of, there's like these little premier ones that you can get. And you can get them at Dollar Tree, which they may not have there, but I have some of those that's going to be up as well. Shipping cost isn't cheap, and it's been hard on people with small businesses. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Yep. I think that was one of the big things why Catnip was going to stop doing what they were doing, because the only people that can really afford shipping is when you sell through places like Amazon, which is what, you know, because they have Prime shipping, and so people can get the products. And they don't really have to pay. Most people are just so used to not paying for shipping, I think. But, you know, if we can keep the costs down, and it's probably, I mean, if you're outside the US for the Dibs as well, we can certainly work something out. But yeah, with the costs the way they are, you know, it's kind of up to you if that's something that, like, how badly do you really want the yarn from over here, I guess. I wish it wasn't like that, but no bueno. Trying not to look at the yarn emails and delete as quick as possible. I know, right, Melissa? Yeah, I'm right there too. I'm just like, click, and then I do shift, click at the bottom, and just wipe them out. Here, I'll show you which one I have, Helix. It's a value. It's not called ombre, though. This one is warm brights. So it's kind of looking a little blown out color-wise, but it's pretty close. Sunshine ombre colorway. Oh, interesting. I gotta look up big twist ombre. I don't even know if I have any of that. So I'm on my live, honey. What's up? I'm on my live. Yeah.
What's that?
I'll have to look. Yeah, Lizzie says hi. She's right there. Oh my gosh. Helix. Was that the one you're looking for? It's not the ombre though. Lizzie, careful. That one's not finished. The one that's finished is hanging up here, honey. She's grabbing my pins. She's like the little what's it from a show? There's like these little underpants gnomes or something, and then they would steal like underpants. It's probably South Park. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What am I working on? Right now, nothing. No, I'm working on a baby. It's a little mini Groomie of my floppy cat in orange. So this is going to be a paw, and we have the ears, which I've only been working on when I've been on with you guys. So I have that, and I also have my cocoon cardigan that I could work on, which is working up nicely. Why is my chat not going? Hang on. Oh my goodness, now it jumped. Chevron Premier used to Portugal cost 50. Yeah. Okay, so she's done superwash merino, alpaca silk, and I think she's doing a yak wool blend. Wow. Very cool. Do you know if anyone is going to carry the Juicy? The Juicy? Which one's Juicy? Juicy is a Joanne brand. Oh, is it? The Juicy Couture? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. So, yeah. So that one was... I don't know if anybody picked that one up. I was buying them for making Labubu's. And I still have. I kept one. I had a couple skeins in this like really pretty blue colorway. And Lizzie's all into blue right now, like lighter blues. And so I kept that one. And then I'm giving forth the pink one. So that's kind of like, I would hold things up and I was like, okay, I've got two different colorways. Which one do I like better, you know? And some of the ones I bought from, what was it, Premier? It was during Premier's sale. I had bought a bunch, and some of them were so close in the colors, you guys. Like, literally the only difference was that one was kind of had an extra strip of a little bit of purple in there, but the rest of the colors were exactly the same. So I'd hold them up to Lizzie and say, okay, which one do you like? And she's like, that one. Okay. So we're going to put the other one in. Oh my gosh. I'm catching up.
I'm catching up.
Rusty, hello, my friend. Dropping thumbs. Yay. Yeah, working and lurking. Oh, okay. So it is just it was the one I showed you. Beef and turkey, so shipping might not be so bad for you.
Right.
Juicy Couture. Is that what you use for scrunchies? That's a good idea. They consider it a jumbo. So it's like it's a 7, I believe. Allegedly. Pretty sure it's a 7. Yeah, he can come out. Yeah, she's already called dibs on my cloud. She says, I'm hanging that in my room. Easy to grab and show. Yes, it is, actually. Excuse me, my darling.
What is easy to grab?
Amber wants to see the cart organizer thing. You know, like, there's other stuff, too, that I was thinking on selling some of. Because I started buying a bunch of stuff for tables for doing, like, a craft booth. But if I really sit and ask myself, am I going to do another market? The answer is the only potential time I might do a market is when I have all my children's books out. And maybe I would set those up.
Did you clean
No,
out?
I didn't. I might set that up. I'm talking.
I want to talk.
Okay.
Is today
This
your
is
break day?
my break day. Yes, this is my break live day. So that's
So maybe could you
that's
start my
the
math?
inner part, I believe. I'm not even too sure how it's supposed to go.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetheart. But it has like slits. It's got slits for like handles to go through depending on how you want it to go. And then there's like a bottom to the bag, like so. So I believe that goes in the top part of the cart, you know what I mean? And then it's just got zippy pouches all around, little extra side tucks like this, all the way around. So it's pretty cool. It's just like I don't have the heart to kick off the 3-tier cart. He's sleeping there looking at me right now. I was like, I can't kick him off, and I don't have 2 of them. So I don't know. I think in my head I was thinking you could use it for the other tiers of the cart, but I believe it needs to be at the top tier, and that's the only possibility. So yeah, and then you put stuff down inside, and then it'll like keep the shape of it. Exactly, Amber. Exactly. I agree. Is it a 5, Rebecca? I don't know. I felt like, where did I have it right here? I might have it right here, actually. I do. No, look at this. It's a 7. I was quite surprised by that, actually. I didn't realize. Because if you feel... So a 7 is Bernat Blanket Extra is also a 7. Which I have a lot of that too, you guys. So yeah, so this one is also a 7, and it comes with 10.5 ounces, which is 48.6 yards. So I don't know how many scrunchies you can make out of each skein, but I have 2 of them. So Passionate Kelsey also uses it. Is the 3-tier cart organizer something easy to grab? Oh, yeah, we went over that. Yep. Yes. Releasing a video either this week or beginning of next with her yarns. Oh, that's exciting, Margaret. Okay, Amber. That's so funny. Which one's not as good for scrunchies? Oh, the one that I have. Are there different varieties of the couture? It's normally a 5 or a 6. Oh, so maybe I have the one that's more of a jumbo then. Let's see. Yeah, it says Luxe Velour XL. Sorry, guys. I have a boo-boo. I've been doing side jobs for family to assist in earning some extra money. So I'm kind of doing a bunch of side hustles, and so it's all manual labor. So Frizzy mentions being sore, that's why. But it's going very well, and it's nice. I feel like sense of accomplishment when I do a day's work kind of thing. So today I have off, and tomorrow I'll do some weed pulling. So that's one of the things I'm doing, weed pulling and cleaning mostly. But yeah. Okay, so they have a couple sizes. Yeah. I'm not sure what, like I was saying, I was gonna make those Labubu's with it. But then I don't know, Lizzie hasn't really mentioned it too much. And then I thought, okay, well, of the 2 colors, I think she's gonna want this blue one. So yeah. Thank you. It's a Goodwill find. I was very excited. I keep finding these really great clothes thrifted, and my mother-in-law, who's always been like super name brand, like kind of like it's got to be really good quality, whatever. So she was kind of horrified when I said I was thrifting. And then whenever she mentions how much she loves the shirts that I've been wearing, I'm just like, Goodwill. I got it at Goodwill. a steal of a deal. Like you could get whatever different varieties of brands that way, you know? Never know what you're going to find. All right, let's back to this paw here. So I will have to stuff the paw, but it's so tiny. So I'm thinking I might just use scraps because it's such tiny stitching that, like, even if I used one little strand of blanket yarn, like stash ends, you know, the little yarn tails, I think that would probably be enough to stuff it because it's too little. You pulled weeds for an hour yesterday? Yeah, so, okay, so let's see. Monday, I cleaned my entire house, and that included my in-laws area. So that was the extra part that I did. That took me 9 hours. So that was a very long day for me. Tuesday, my sister-in-law needed help with landscaping. And so it was pulling weeds for 4 hours, and it was in the 80s, upper 80s, I would say. So I reapplied sunscreen. I did all the things, but that was hard. You know, that was really hard work. And then Wednesday was my parents' house. So with the cleaning, and then Friday I'm doing more pulling weeds at my parents' house because they have such a beautiful yard and such a big yard, especially the backyard, that my dad can't keep up with it. You know, they're not getting any younger. And so this is stuff that they've struggled a bit with. And, you know, my dad doesn't like hiring. He doesn't want people like in his house because I don't know, that's just one of his things, you know? And so then I was like, okay, well, he trusts me. Obviously I'm his daughter. That'd be sad, you know? So yeah, it works out for everybody, you know, it helps us out. And then it really helps them out too. So my mom's not killing her back trying to clean their house and stuff like that. So some of these little cotton scraps I show this morning are not enough for a whole band. Oh no, or even the main 10 rows. Can you are they close enough in color pairing that you might be able to just sort of switch between them and put two together to make a beanie and then they look nice? Tags Monique to show me a t-shirt that someone crocheted on. I so want to try it. Oh my gosh, I wonder how that came out. I was wearing yesterday, another Goodwill purchase. I had a tank top that I found that, okay, visualize. So has the straps and the under part would come probably in a U shape, right? But then there's this like almost like doily lacy look connected that comes up to like here. And so it's all like crocheted. They probably manufactured it, but I'm just thinking maybe we could do something like that. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, is that what it's called, Rowan? The Led Zeppelin? Are you talking about jeans where they have the cut and then they crochet like the extra to make it almost like a bell bottom kind of? Those are really cool. Just took Icy out and he wanted to come right back in. Aw, how hot is it there, Margaret? Must be pretty hot then. I feel like today is not supposed to be as bad. So my sister-in-law, the reason we moved Tuesdays live to 9 o'clock in the morning, which seemed really good actually. Everybody could make it. We had more people viewing and hanging out than at the 1 o'clock time slot. So anyways, the reason I did it early is because she wasn't going to be home until 11. So she wanted to do the yard work from 11 to 3. And so that's the time we did it. So it was pretty well peak heat of the day. And that was tough. So on Fridays, when I do yard work for my parents, I'm going to go in the morning when it's coolest. You know, I'm talking like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'll just go out there when it's cool. Oh, you started cleaning. I know we were talking about cleaning too, Heidi. A band t-shirt. Oh, Led Zeppelin band t-shirt. There's crochet add-ons on the side seams. That sounds really cool. I'm going to have to look that up. There's got to be fun ways of doing stuff like that. Like if something, say your top gets a little tight for different reasons, that maybe you can, snip, 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 and then you can just either hand sew or like machine sew to just off the edging, and then yeah, just crochet a little like triangular swatch and it widens it for you. It's 105 right now, Rebecca. Oh my gosh. Wow. And you can't use that color with another one, Amber. Darn. Sometimes that works, but yeah, I have a one of the ones that is going to be in the dibs. It's the Momenti by Premier, because I bought, I don't know, I don't know if they looked more different online when I was looking at them, but I bought 3 skeins, and their skeins are quite large for the Momentis. I can't remember how many yards offhand, but I'd gotten 3 of each of these 2 colorways, and they're almost exactly the same. One has a little bit of a more of a darker kind of grayish tinge to it, but they're otherwise the colors are the same. And so I was just looking at it and thinking, I don't really need both of these. So that was another Lizzie, which one? She's like, this one. So yeah. Oh no. Sassy, I thought you waved the flag earlier. But now you're like, I'm done, I'm out. Oh my gosh. You did, Melissa? Okay, let me go check. Let me go grab let me just up the Discord here so I can see what you're talking about. Oh, that's a cool cart, Amber, by the way. Let's see. Nice. Okay, so there's your bandana colors you were talking about. Yep. And then, okay, Rebecca's talking bandanas. Oh, look at that. Oh, how cool. It's almost turns it into a poncho, right? It turns like the t-shirt into a kind of a poncho shape. I wonder if it's connected at all on the sides though. Camille loves which ones, Helix? Are you talking about those shirts? Oh, you cooled off. Amber's got 77. Cooled off storms that came through last night. Nice. Hello, Shade. Mini vacay last weekend, and it's my oldest's birthday today. Well, happy birthday to your oldest. How old is your oldest today? Oops, I'm grabbing 2 strands. We don't want that. We do not want that. Margaret, should I open your package? My Happy Meal that I got? Melissa, she's like, I'm out. I'm not going to clean it anymore. I'm moving. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's so different cleaning my parents' house because it's just the 2 of them. They don't have pets. They don't have kids that live at home. We have our own houses, and they rarely have people over. So it's just the 2 of them. So the only thing that really happens is getting some dust on things, but nothing crazy. So their entire house took me 4 hours to clean. Wasn't too bad. Well, we've missed you too, Shade. Oh, the Momenti, and you can't get it anymore? Yep. She loves the Momenti. Yeah, it's kind of it's like a pinks and like a dusty rose kind of pinks, like muted kind of tones, but then it has sort of a grayish navy blue, I think it is in there. It's really pretty. Hi, Kendall. Okay. This is from Margaret. I wonder what it is. All right. This is so surprising. Thank you, Margaret. All right. I was seeing if they had those little rippable areas, but I'm just going to get some scissors. I think that's going to be the easiest. Drop your drops, by the way, while I'm opening this, and pick each other up. We are all about spreading the Yarny community love here on the channel. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Look at this packaging. Okay, hang on. I'm not going to cross my legs, so I don't want something to fall. Okay, that goes here. Oh my goodness. I have the back facing me, so let me... It's a diamond art painting, you guys, and it's a bee. Look at that. I love it. Oh, that's so pretty, Margaret. Thank you so, so much. I gotta get a frame. Oh, that's so cool. It's almost like you get almost like spacey colors in there, and then you get the dandelions, which are super cool. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Wow. Gosh, I'm glad you can do it because I just can't keep my focus on diamond art painting, but my goodness, that's beautiful. Isn't that cool, Lana? I'm going to keep it protected so that I can see if I have a frame. I don't think I have a frame that big, so I'm going to have to look on Amazon and see if I can find one. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Alley Cat, Kimberly. How's it going? Hello, hello. You have a podiversary coming up, Heidi, in a week. Are you doing anything fun for it? Are you going to be having like a podiversary or? You posted dragons where on your Ko-fi or Ko-fi? All right, scrolling down. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, it's so pretty. My son, Margaret, my son wanted to he's like, Mom, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm like, no, you're not. You never do them. But we got a 4-pack from Michael's. They had a 4-pack of, they're only like yay big diamond art paintings. Pretty sure I'm going to end up having to do them if ever he wants to have them hung in his room, because he sat there for like 5 minutes, maybe one time, and there's 4 of them, and they're all space themed, galaxies, planetary kind of stuff. They're really pretty, but he just doesn't sit down and do those kinds of things. Barbara, hello, and thank you for the Ko-fi or the coffee. She had donated over to my Ko-fi. I don't know why they have to spell it like that. Just say coffee. Right? Can we just call it coffee? So yes, thank you. I put you down as well for extra entry in for the monthly appreciation giveaway. I do also have a word of the day, you guys, for that. And it has to do with something that I've been doing this week. So if you can think of anything that's different than I usually do, you might be able to come up with a word. Oh, okay. Better pictures for online selling. Yeah. So I have a lot. What I was saying earlier, I think this is when Lizzie was talking and then I was talking and then I couldn't. So is that I have also been saving different things for market tables. So if any of you do markets and would be interested in seeing what kind of setup things I have that I could potentially ship you that you would want to like dibs on kind of thing. I may not have a whole dibs sale because I don't think I have enough for that, but I do have different like shelvings and things, but that are smaller scale for like Amis and stuff. So weeds. Oh, I was like, wait, what? I was trying to figure out like what's happening with weeding. Lisa is the closest, I will say. You are almost there, but actually it counts it because it's part of that word. It was part of that word, Lisa. And so far it's got 3 entries. So Amber got it and Rebecca got it. But yes, the word of the day is stash, because that is what I am de-stashing right now. Going through. I think I'm going to make an Excel spreadsheet, you guys. I have to organize myself. Otherwise, it'll be too chaotic. So I think the best way to do it is I'm going to pull one skein of each of the things that I have, and then I'll show the skein and I will tell you how many I have, So, okay, this one I've got 5 of, and then I'll let you guys know, like, I guess most important details I would say are how many ounces and yards. If there's other ones, let me know if you guys look at those. Those are kind of the 2 I look at. And then, yeah, like what the colorway is. So I'll let you guys know all of that. And then, yeah, so we'll start going through like that. And then I'll write your guys' name down. So I think I'll do it all in Excel so I can keep myself organized. Because I was telling my husband, I'm like, I don't have a person, like Dee's got Mark and Mama G has Rusty. So I'm on my own. So it's going to be me and Excel. Yes, everybody's putting stash. Good. Yes, put the word stash in. Hi, Heather. How's it going? Welcome in. Put the word stash in, and this gets you entered in for entries to the monthly appreciation giveaway, which is a bag full of lovely goodies, including a amigurumi kit to make a really pretty mermaid using Sheepji's yarn, which I think I've heard of it, but Sheepji's Katona. So this is also part of the monthly appreciation. But there's lots of fun stuff in the bag. And I'll be picking the official winner on that one the last day of the month, which is a Thursday. So it'll be on that Thursday live. But up until then, each live, I pick 5 names, and you get 2 entries in, and then the last one gets 10 entries in for the monthly appreciation giveaway. So yes, and all members get entries in, all super chat, super stickers, donations to Ko-Fi. Hi, Kendra. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Monique. Birthday girl is in the house. Happy birthday. I wish I had like a little thing I could, and then it would come out, throw some confetti at you. I can't do the stuff that Amber can do. I think that's like I don't know what platform is able to do that, but this one isn't. Oh no, I dropped the paw. Oh no, here we go. Ooh, I get to the decreasing round. I'm already to the decreasing round, you guys. Look how tiny it is, like a little cup. So we are at 13 entries. So I'll give it another few minutes, and then I will pick the winner shortly. Ganny Joe, make sure you put in the word stash. That is the word of the day. Oh, good. There you go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Monique. Happy birthday to you. All right. Was it Apple device? I'm on an Apple device, but I'm using, maybe it's because I'm on Ecamm Live or something. Maybe that doesn't use it. But I'm on an Apple laptop, so. We're at 14 entries, you guys. You were in labor with her for way too long. Water broke in the Piggly Wiggly. Oh my gosh, grocery store. Oh, that's awful. Right when you don't want that to happen, right? Wow. That's crazy. I always think of, like on, did you guys ever watch Gilmore Girls? Whenever Lorelai would talk about when she had Rory, it was always the same. She would always say it in the same way every year, and so Rory would like start mimicking what she was going to say because it was the exact same thing every year. But but she would deliver the way she delivered it was really funny. Oh, Lana Banana, you've been my member for 7 months. That's amazing. And Ganny Joe has been a member for 6 months. Yay. Sorry, I can only really see the highlight if I look on YouTube. That's why I didn't see that one. Yes, that's exciting. Gosh, it's already been that long. That's crazy. There is a thing you have to turn on. Can't remember what it is called. I can look and let you know later. Oh, okay, cool. Sounds good. And Tuli's in the house and has been for 5 months. Thank you, Tuli. Thank you, thank you. I love seeing the little bees on the flowers, and those are changing for you guys as you have progressed down the line of months. And Rebecca's been a member for 7 months, and Amber's been a member for 5 months. You guys are awesome. And Lisa's been a member for 3 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm feeling the love, you guys. Thank you. I love seeing all the green. You're my second member. Margaret was the first. That's right. Yep. That's right. And Fuzzy Butt Crochet is in the house, taking a lunch break and finally catching a live. Oh, I'm so glad you could catch the live. Don't forget to put the word stash so you get entered in for the monthly appreciation giveaway entries. You get entries in. Oh, thank you, Canny Joe. Yes, happy Thursday. I hope you're feeling somewhat better. I know that you're not feeling good enough for the live. Was that today or was that yesterday? That was yesterday, wasn't it? No, it would have been today. Now I'm all confused. It's Thursday, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. We'll put it that way, okay? And I'm going to put you down for a entry in to the monthly appreciation. There you go. And Nightbutt is, what is he saying? Oh, that's just like, oh, hey, if you want to subscribe to the channel, don't forget to do that. Put the thumbs up too if you can. Okay, what am I doing, you guys? I need to do a decrease. Okay, I see what I'm doing. 1, 2. Let me just make sure that I probably have to frog a stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I don't. Haha, I'm actually right at the decrease. Look at that. What are you doing for your birthday, Monique? Anything fun? Oh, come on. Don't split on me. There we go. That was last Thursday. Oh, tonight you are on with a guest speaker. I just got a notification though, I swear. Unless it was, I don't think I missed it. It's like it just notified me on Messenger saying no live tonight. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better and that you will be live tonight. So make sure you drop your drop, Ganny Joe, so that we can hang out with you later. I know, all the days just kind of meld together, you guys. I never know what day it is half the time. So does the early time work for you guys to do the dibs like next week maybe, or perhaps the following week? Taking her out today since she wanted to spend today with her hubs instead of her mom. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Ooh, you're getting a tattoo. Shh, don't tell my mom. I know, my mom like hates them. She doesn't like hate the imagery that I have. It's just she doesn't, she doesn't want me to have them is what it is. So I'm like, what do I do? Because I want to get this done, but I can't really hide it. So yeah, I want like a Studio Ghibli compilation. That's Japan's Disney basically. But I love all of their books, movies, however you want to look at it. They're movies that were created based on a lot of books, children's books. So you'll not be around next week, but don't plan around you. Okay. Any newer peeps in here? I have everyone who dropped their drop so far. Please type drop. Yes, if you're new, please put drop so that we can all pick you up. You ordered Rena's Gothic Rainbow Cake set. Oh, that sounds delightful, Kendra. I want to see what that looks like. I know. I just love, like, I don't wear so much. I do like wearing black, but as far as, like, I don't consider myself to be into goth type style so much, but I am drawn. Like, I do love how it looks on people. I think it looks really cool. I just feel like if I dress like that, I would almost feel like a poser inside, because that's not like, it's not how I feel a lot of times, Although on my dark days, maybe that's when I wear it. I'll be like, you'll know if it's a good day or not, depending on how dark I go. You have Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service on your leg. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. My brother for my 40th birthday got me it was the Studio Ghibli mystery box, and the whole box is designed to look like the bathhouse from Spirited Away, and then it had a whole bunch of different drawers that you'd pull out, and they'd each have different things on them. So I have a lot of stuff like hanging up around me because there was a lot of different little, like, hang on, I'll show you one because I have one hanging up right here like this actually, and it's Gigi. Hello. So like stained glass kind of stuff, little hangings. Isn't that cute? They're all handmade, but there was like a luggage tag that's red. It's red leather, and it has the silhouette of Kiki on her broomstick on one side of it. The only thing is I don't really go on planes that much, or at least I haven't thus far, so. You have like soot sprays? I love soot sprays. They're so cute. Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many characters that I really enjoy and that I wouldn't want to only have one, you know? So I have a whole bunch that I don't know how I would tell the person. Like I have to really find the right person to do that kind of a tattoo on me. That does those kind of compilations and can make something unique. You took the lead, Kendra. That's good. Very good. I want to see what that looks like. I'm going to have to look that one up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I have 14 entries so far. So if anybody wants to put the word stash in that hasn't, go ahead and put it in now because I'm going to be drawing names here in just a minute. Okay. I already lost my count. I just counted and then I lost it in my head. Did I count 4? Yes, I did. Someday. You have little Gigi figures, a stuffed Gigi, and 2 of the plastic stained glass looking puzzles. Oh, yes, I've got that. But then, of course, my kiddos kept pulling them apart, and I got tired of putting it back together again. So I don't even know if I have all the pieces, but I've saved the pieces to eventually put back together again. Not dash, Thule. I'm sorry, stash, like a mustache, but just stash. On other people, I'm a wimp and can't get it into my head for myself. With a SH. S-T-A-S-H. Hello, Missy S.J. How's it going? How you doing? Hope your day is going well. All right, here we go. We are decreasing this little paw. Do you guys want to see how far I've gotten on my my cocoon cardigan? My members have seen because I posted it in the Discord, but I could share with everybody else that hasn't seen it. Oh, hi, Rosie. How's your day going? Okay, let me get it. I just wanted to share it with you guys because I have it downstairs usually in the living room. So when my parents come for visit or whatever, a few times each week, I will work on it. I don't know if I can you see the whole thing? There we go. So this is how it's working up so far. And I think I have a couple more skeins of this yarn because this skein that I'm working with is almost done. But I need to look back and see how long it's supposed to be, like width-wise, because I want to say hi, Andy. I wanted to say hi, Andy. And I also want to say I think it's in the 40 some odd inches. So I'm still working it up, but yeah. I'm trying to not roll her over my yarn. I had it laid out, you guys, when I had that picture I sent you this morning of it. I had it laid out on the couch that I sit on downstairs. It was on there just for like 2 seconds laid out. I don't leave it like that. I usually have it folded up so that it's, you know, not as exciting for paws to stand on. 2 seconds later, though, I look over, Merlin's over there like making biscuits. Just like, get off my yarn. He just went, what? What'd you call me? What'd you say? You looked up. Okay, well, now I have to look it up. Okay, Rainbow Gothic Cake. Is that what it's called? Rainbow Gothic Cake Rena. Gothic Rainbow Family Set 8 ply cotton gradient. Ooh. Gothic Rainbow. That is really pretty. Some of them, they don't all, but some of them look almost slightly variegated, but within like very tonal, slight tonal changes, if that makes any sense. Those are pretty. When you said goth, I was thinking all blacks and grays, but that is not. It's beautiful. Here, I can drop the link. I believe. Let's try it so you guys can see it. I think this is the one. Kendra will have to confirm, but I think that's the one she got. Isn't that pretty how it's pulling? Rosie, apparently it's well, that one is a Christmas colorway, which doesn't make sense to me. Yes, it has some reddish, but it's not even really red. It's actually, I would say, it's more of a raspberry tone. It's more pink than red. So there's really no red in it. It's just pinks, 3 different shades of pink and 2 different shades of green. So I just feel like it's more roses to me than Christmas. Ninja kitties. That's right. And all I could see, because I was making coffee, right? I was in the kitchen and I look over and so I see the back of the couch and just 2 cat eyes and ears looking up at me. He's just in there and I can kind of see his head going like that. I know he's making biscuits, you know, like, get off my yarn. Oh my gosh. So funny. Oh, the life with cats. Oh, you have small migraine. Oh, yeah, it doesn't scream Christmas at all. It's called like let's get merry and let's mingle, something like that. I think that's what it's called. You're working with her stained glass V3 and her black. It doesn't look solid colors to me. It looks slightly variegated, but it's so slight that it almost feels more solid than variegated from the look of it. Oh yes, Kendra, do tell if you have a plan on what you're going to make. Let us in on the secret. Let us in. Yeah. I got to get better about having plans for yarns if I buy them in the future. The only thing that I don't have a ton of that I probably will buy in the future is cotton yarn. I will have some, like I do have some K and C cotton, but just a couple colors and a couple skeins of each. So, but not too much. And then Marianne was asking me about if I had a dark purple, and I have one skein of dark purple I wasn't planning to put out, but if she needs it, I can give it to her. And that was the sugar and cream. You almost did the switch from slip stitch to single crochet. I can't tell you how many times I've done that, or even like on the one I'm doing now, that it's double crochets and triple crochets that you do the V's with. There's so many times that, and then when you flip it around, you're doing single crochets. So sometimes I get confused on that as well. Left a litter of 6 kittens run free in my house with the 3 bigger cats. Not sure if I made a good choice. Yeah, how's that going? Had they done did you do the whole introduction, you know, let them sniff each other, you know, open the door slightly, all those kinds of things? Or were you just like, be free? It's so tough. Like, we've introduced cats and stuff to each other. And when I moved to Florida, I had one cat. It was a kitten named Mowgli that my friend had found under her car. And he was not old enough to really be away from his mom, but sadly, no one came to pick him up. He was on his own. So we got him, and he was a Maine Coon. We didn't know that at the time. But when my husband and I got together, and then my husband was in Tampa, Florida, and so basically he ended up flying Mowgli back to Florida and introducing him to his 3 cats at the time. So he got to do the introductions, and I don't think it took too long. Mowgli was still small, so they were just not very interested as much, you know what I mean? So it wasn't bad at all, but like a lot of times you really have to be slow about the introduction since day one. Almost forgot the scallops again. Hi, Stella's mom. How's it going? Welcome in. Put the word stash. Okay, I got 17 entries, you guys, and we have 26 watching. So I am going to draw the names for getting entries into the monthly appreciation here. I'll give it like just another minute because I know Stella's mom just came in. So go ahead and write in the word stash, as in I am destashing my yarn. That's the word. You think they're going to KO each other? Then one day you catch them snuggling and you're like, okay, all is well. We're good. Hello, Mary Ann. I was just talking about you too, because you'd mentioned if I wasn't sure what kind of cotton that you like to work with. I do have one skein of a darker purple, and that is a sugar and cream darker purple. So if it's something that you need, just if you could contact me and then I can put that aside for you. Magpie, hello, my friend. How's it going? So we got 20 entries in. Everybody put in the word stash. I'm going to start drawing names here. I also have 2 light purple. Those are K and C though. That's a different one. It's more of a lavender tone. See, it brings me joy, you guys, to give you the yarn that you want and that you need. Perfect. Sounds good, Marianne. I'll double check, but I think it's only the one skein. I had started buying some cotton a little bit because I was like, I'm going to make the dark and, what is it? Dark and Dramatic Mosaic Crochet is the book that I got. So I was going to make a bunch of mug rugs and stuff. And there are projects I want to make, but I think I'm going to start making other things, not just make one of the same thing. Because as Rebecca knows, because she's been making a whole bunch of these cute little pocket dragons, you kind of are like, okay, I've made it, so now I don't really want to make it again. You know, I want to do something else. Oh, nice. Doing this bandana all out of order, but it looks the same. All right, we got 22 entries, so I'm going to start drawing the names, you guys. I have it on my computer today, not my phone, but you will see in the chat, since it's through Nightbot, you'll see in the chat who I draw, okay? Here we go. Number 1 is for 2 entries. Monthly appreciation is Rebecca. Congratulations, Rebecca. All right. Okay, we're re-rolling for another winners. Here we go. Helix. Helix gets 2 entries into the monthly appreciation. Congrats. All right, here we go. We're rolling again. Arrow. Hello, Arrow. Did I miss you coming in? Hello, Arrow. All right, got you down for 2 entries. We'll have one more with 2, and then we'll have one with 10. Okay, here we go. We've got 23 entries now, so here we go. Andy, good job. All right, Andy, Crafty Witch. Okay, and then for 10 entries into the monthly appreciation giveaway, here we go. Hanging out with Jen. Congratulations. Hanging with Jen. There we go. I've got all of you in now. See, that's how I write. This is my chicken scratch I write down, and then I bring it into my official Gilmore Girls notebook. Yes, congrats, everybody. That's fun. I like doing this. It's fun. All right, I can get rid of Nightbot now that he's done his job. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing good. So I'm not going to stay on too much longer. I'll stay on for like another 10 minutes or so because I want to go through the rest of the yarn that I will have up, and then I need to figure out an Excel spreadsheet that makes sense. So I'm going to be doing that too. And hopefully getting some drawing in. as well for the Yummy Cats coloring book. I've been working on that. So yes, I need to keep working on that some more. Maybe try to get one more done today would be good. I also do need to go to the post office actually, so that's on my agenda as well. Finished my shawl cardigan and made another cozy, and now working on the baby blanket. Nice. Which kind of yarn are you using for that? Is it like the Bernat baby blanket? Okay. Now I'm just going around. Sorry, talking to myself. I had to look at the pattern. Gotta get this hug done. You can't stitch fast enough. Is there a deadline for it, Helix? It's always tough when there's an end date on something. It's nice when you're making something for someone and they don't know. So if you take a little longer, it's okay. It's not a bad thing. Premier Dotties. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I have a weird Premier. I bought one off, and it's a one weight. I'm not gonna have a ton of one weights. I have a few, like a handful, of one weights and two weights, and then 3 weights. I'll have some. Lots of 4 weights, lots of 5, 6, and 7. But yeah, I got this weird one, but I think you're supposed to carry it with another yarn. It's called Trinket. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's kind of almost like a little fine thread, and then it'll have a fluff of a different color, and then another thread, and then a fluff. So it's meant to be worked with something, and then it adds like that little, I don't know, what do they call it, boucle or something? Yeah. But I was thinking on it, and I'm like, when am I going to use this? I have no plans. It's just, I had to buy it because I thought it looked cool. And another skate destashed. Good job. You have 3 grandkids on their way over to swim. Oh my gosh. You're going to have your house full again. Oh my goodness. Is it like having a dog when it's all, muddy and gross out and stuff? Because I imagine with the pool, they're tracking a lot of water perhaps. I just think about if you're getting a bunch of muddy footprints inside your house after you just finished with the cleaning. Hello, Kimmy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so with all of the rainbow cakes that you got, you get 9,000 yards. So you can make lots of things. Where will I have it up? My dibs, if you're talking about the dibs, Stella's mom, I'm going to have a dibs sale on the channel. I'm still debating on the best time to have it. I just don't know. Like, I know a lot of times people get paid on the 1st. So, which is next Friday is the 1st. So I don't know if I should have it on that day or perhaps the following week. But I should be finished with getting the spreadsheet and everything organized through the weekend. So I'll be able to do it next week. I just don't know. I want to make sure that everybody that wants to participate can, if at all possible. Huge chevron blanket. Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, Menagerie is a 3 weight. Yep. Yes, an unknown deadline, but a deadline nonetheless. You're going to start a new project, Rosie, out of the reversible amigurumi book from Chibi's Craft. Oh, they're like those old vintage reversible dolls. Oh, yeah. Where you pop it one way and it's like a happy face and pop it the other way. They made a lot of plushies like that too. Maybe a huge concrete porch. Oh, good. Yes, that way you don't have to deal with that. My sister-in-law, my brother, they got a puppy not too long ago, but she's a doodle. She's a golden doodle. And she's already big, but she's apparently going to get a little bigger. And yeah, she likes to dig. And she digs down deep enough to where she finds water. So even if it's been not raining for a while, she digs down to where she finds it. And then she tracks it in apparently all over the house. And I'm like, oh, twitching. Yeah, Lexi does. She crochets pretty fast. I do not. Mama G and Rusty are doing the auction next week. Maybe wait for following week. Okay, Kendra. Good timing. What? You know what? Rusty's probably not here, but did I write it down? I didn't. Do you remember which day they're having it? I'd like to write it down so I don't forget, because I will. We know me. I will forget. I already did. Is it Thursday? No. They usually come on Wednesdays. Fairy doll and the others. A flower. That's going to be cute. Excited to have little baby nieces to make them for right now. Aw. Hi, Pow. So nice to see you. It has been a while. You've been traveling. Oh, hopefully that was fun. I like traveling. I don't get to travel very often, but I like it when I do. They're having it on the 30th. So that Wednesday. Okay. I'm going to put Mama G and Rusty Dibs. Rusty Dibs. There we go. It's official. See, those are the kind of things I like to write down, like Dibs sale here. There's Dibs sale here. If I hear about somebody's birthday, I'll put their birthday in there so I don't forget. You're swirling on a king-size blanket using the spike stitch. I like that stitch. It looks like little cats hanging off a shelf. Oh my gosh, I'm going to look that up. I don't think I know what that looks like, actually. Spike stitch. I'll have to check that out. Hi, Lydia. Welcome in. Yeah, so I think I'll do that because they're already having one, and I feel like we share the same community for the most part. I think some of you may just be here on mine, but you should follow Mama G and Rusty because they're awesome. But yes, we all have the same kind of vibe. So definitely, I will next week will be their week. So I will make it the following week in August. So it'll be the first week of August that we'll do the dip sale. That just gives me a little time so I'm not like rushing around like crazy trying to get everything in order, you know. I am working on a mini of my floppy cat. So this is a paw that I'm working on, and obviously I'm not very far, but I'm trying. I really need to just work on this. Maybe I'll do a little bit each night so that next time you guys see it, it'll be further along. But that's the little paw so far. Isn't that cute? Just imagine how tiny it's going to be. I'm guessing like that. Probably be like that wide, laying down, splooting, as they call it, when the front legs and back legs are out. And then if it's standing, it'll be about that wide and probably about that tall. So it's going to be really cute. I'm excited. I love little things. So then you'll be around for the dibs. Nice, Amber. Sounds good, Marianne. Have a nice rest of your day. I'm going to be heading out here soon too. So it was lovely to see you. Yes, get a hold of me. If there's something specific, you guys, that, especially if I haven't already kind of shared it or whatever, but if there's something specific that you need because you're running out of it or you can't find it anymore, whatever, just shoot me an email, frizzybeehive@gmail.com. I don't mind, you know, I want to make sure like people that need it for a project, especially if you're running low and you're playing Yarn Chicken, if I have it, I would much rather you guys have that, you know. So, because we all want to build our stashes, but it's so heartbreaking when you're working on a project and you run out of a yarn. It's so frustrating. 4 different floppy cats. That's so cool. I love that. That is so cool. I love that so much, Helix. Yeah. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good summer. I know everybody's got such crazy weather all around, doesn't it? My hands don't hurt other than this. I got a blister and it's like I lost the first layer basically, and so it's sore. And so if I have to hold it a certain way to try not to let the yarn go over that spot where it normally goes. So that's the only part. Other than that, it's fine. Oh, good. Amber, did you post it in the Discord? Because I will definitely check that out. I don't have Stanley cakes. No, I do not. I have some Premier. I have a lot of Big Twist. I have Bernat, Blanket, mostly, Red Heart. What else? What else? KNC, I have a little bit of that. Lion Brand, I have a lot of Lion Brand. Different ones. Like I have a little bit of the Kobu. I have some of the fuzzy, what is that one called? I'm looking at it. It's like the fuzzy, like colorway one. I can't remember what it's called. Halo Rama or something like that. Other side of the second strip, and then it'll be done. Nice. Red Heart Yellow Ombre. I don't think I have that one, Tammy. I don't believe I have Red Heart Ombre. The only ombre one, oh no, that's Karen. Yeah, I don't think I found any of the Red Heart Ombre ones. My granny, oh, I'm so sorry, Tuli. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. That sucks. Hugs and love your way. Busy but fun summer for shade. Nice. All right, I think I've caught up. All right, so maybe I'll stay and do another round here. But then I need to head out. So I'm on round 7. No, I'm not. I'm on round 8. All right, you too, Jen. Thanks for popping in. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's fun. So tonight, I think we have, today's Thursday. So Dee from Dee's Creative Hands should be coming on later this afternoon. So I'm guessing, I think at my time, she comes on at 3 Pacific Standard Time, I want to say. So it's 6 in Eastern Standard Time. Hi, Daigo. Welcome in. How's it going? But yeah, so we've got Dion and Ganny Joe, who has a guest that will be on after Dee. So that's what I know of anyway, who's here on the YouTube streets. End of May and all of June are a blur. I know. Yeah. Exactly, Amber. 1, 2, 3, decrease. All right, so what's everybody working on? I know a few of you mentioned, but oh, Helix, Tammy's looking for yellow ombre of the Red Heart. Aw. Hugs to you too, Margaret. It's just, yeah, I can imagine that being, it's like sad to remember that day, you know, for that reason. Oh. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, decrease. 1, 2. No face cross stitch. Oh, so cool. Wasn't that one, I think you were showing it the other day and I popped in for a second, but it's like you cut it out, right? So it's kind of a die cut cross stitch sort of thing. I'm not sure what you're, like, what are you going to do for it? Is it going to be something that you put on the wall, or what are you making it for? Does it look quite a good size? Helix has some. Tammy, did you hear that? Or did Tammy already leave? She's in our Discord, though, so maybe... Oh, there it is. So, yeah, if you want to chat with Helix, it sounds like she's got some. You got ads, Daigo? I'm sorry. It's kind of a late ad, isn't it? Finishing a Flip It Bonnet baby for my neighbor's niece. Nice. All right. Perfect. Yes, you guys chat with each other. It's always nice when we can help each other out, right? When we run out of a certain color and we play yarn chicken and we lose. All right, well, I'm gonna head out, you guys. I did just finish my round. I am going to, as I said, I gotta go to the post office. I need to finish up the situation that's over here so that I can have everything ready and hopefully get into doing some drawing in a little bit. So that's what's on my agenda. Add some spots. Soot sprays. Oh, cute. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. Make a fun frame too. Nice. Yeah, Menagerie would make a really soft top, Missy, for sure. Menagerie is really, it's a lovely yarn. And it has lots of fun colorways too with all the different, like they're so variegated in there. It's really cool. All right, you guys, have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope you all have a good weekend ahead and it's not too hot. And I will catch you guys on Tuesday. Let's just keep it at 9 a.m., you guys. I think that time really worked well for people. So 9 a.m. on Tuesday, that's going to be the new time slot. So I will see you guys then. All right, bye.